Hey folks, it's Big Bear back at you with a real quick Big Bear Fights video. Just want to talk a little bit about Conor McGregor and the Conor McGregor timeline and drama that's going on. Started with the tweet that Conor did that stated that he was retiring at a young age, blah blah blah, whatever. Thanks for the cheese. Then Nate Diaz tweets out, my work's done here, I'm retiring too. And then Dana White comes out and says that, basically telling us that it's all over this whole promotional bit that going on. You know, you have to be at the press conferences, you have to help promote the fights, things like that. And that he's been removed from UFC 200 because he's refusing to come to Vegas for a press conference or something like that. And then the message today, which ends it all so far, that says that I'm not retiring, but in the long run it says that he doesn't believe he should have to do all these promotional events, that he's training, and that's where it should stand. His manager also came out and said that for the fans to stand up. His fighting coach, one of his fighting coaches, came out and said that the fans need to stand up and make a choice between promotions or fights. You know, I have a lot of intake on this. I think this is the problem with celebrities and Twitter, especially athletes in Twitter. When they get pissed, that's the first place they go. Well, once it's been posted on Twitter, someone's seen it within seconds. So it's already too late. You can't backtrack that. It's done. You have to deal with it now. I think Nate Diaz's is more of a lot of people are like, Nate Diaz is retiring. No, why him too? Now, I think Nate Diaz's is more of a taunt towards Conor, more of a troll job. Now, I could be wrong. He may have had a dispute too, but there's no word on that. I believe that it was more of a troll job. He wanted to kind of throw jabs at Conor. That's the problem with Twitter. You see it all the time. You see players that are not happy with their current situations, and they go to Twitter, especially in football. They go to Twitter and post things. That's why a lot of football teams won't allow you to use your Twitter during the season. They have it banned on Twitter in the locker room, things like that, because players will do that when they're unhappy with the coach's decision. Go tweet about it instead of doing in-house thing. Let's go ahead and bring the whole world in on it. And yeah, it just makes you look like an idiot sometimes and looks like a baby that wants to take his ball and go home. And I think that's what it mostly was Conor was mad. He was frustrated. You know, there were earlier reports of Conor may want more money for the fight. I don't know if that's really the reason. I think a lot of it is because of the promotions. In his statement, it says promotions. He's talking about the promotions. He doesn't even mention the money that I remember. So, yeah, I think it's a lot to do with he doesn't want to do the promotions. I just hope he's not blaming his loss on the promotions. You know, you got to promote the fight. You got to do your job. If it's on your contract, you have to do it. It's like if I'm working for a company and this company has on the contract that once a month I have to go out to a promotion that's out in town, and then I choose, well, I don't want to do that no more because it's taking away from what I want to do for my job, training for a new position I'm getting in a job. Well, I broke my contract. They have the right to punish me. This is Conor's job. He's under contract. So if it's on the contract that he has to do the promotions, then I mean you have to do the promotions. There's nothing you can do about it. And it's not like they're not allowed. The other fighters are not doing the promotions. They have to do them too. So I don't know. I'm still a Conor fan. I like the fact that he stood up a little bit for himself, but this whole Twitter thing, automatically run to Twitter when you're mad. It's kind of pathetic in my opinion because, you know, and then when you want them in fences, it's a little harder because you've already went to Twitter, you've already kind of put it out there. So now fans are forming opinions on either way. Now this is not as bad, but I'm saying on most general cases. So it's what it is. There is no retirement. I've got a couple text messages, IMs, asking me if I heard anything about it. I basically told him what I knew at the time, that yeah, he went to Twitter. No, I do not believe it's true. I do not believe he's actually retiring. This is Conor McGregor's life. He loves doing this, and he wants to be the best at it. To do retirement just because you're unhappy, you're not being the best at it. But with that being said, yeah, Conor's not retiring. He's gonna fight. Now, I haven't heard nothing new about UFC 200, but according to Dana White, he has removed Conor from UFC 200 because he doesn't want to do promotions, and that's his prerogative. He's allowed to do that. He doesn't have to have Conor on the fight card if Conor doesn't want to promote the fight at the same time. So what it is, I'm pretty sure if this fight was in Ireland, Conor would be all over the promotions. It's because he's training out of country and he doesn't want to have to fly into Vegas to do the promotions. I'm pretty sure if he was still training, if he was training in the United States and it was and the fight was in Ireland, I'm pretty sure he would promote the heck out of that fight. So it's just what it is. I'm not against Conor on it. I mean, you know, I don't fully agree with him, but I understand where he's coming from. Maybe you should get guys that could help promote the fight a little better. I don't know. But, yeah, he's not retiring, folks. He's still going to be fighting. It was just one of those Twitter things. You jump automatically to Twitter and let your fans know about it. So, okay, I'm out of here. But I just wanted to jump on here and give some thoughts and opinions on the Conor McGregor UFC Dana White drama. So, yeah. I'm out of here. Catch you all later. Peace.